Yo, what is good, people of YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. Just really still in a state of shock and devastation from, my childhood hero and idol growing up, Kobe Bryant. And just what he meant to me and what he means to the world as like an icon and a symbol. And I think the biggest thing is like the example that he was in terms of like being the textbook definition of like somebody who works extremely hard and accomplished what you can accomplish at your craft at the highest level. So nothing but respect, and still reeling from that. But today's a really exciting opportunity to react to something, to get a little glimpse into something hopefully a little more positive in 2020, which is Justin Bieber's Seasons. Really excited to be reacting to this. Obviously, I reacted to the trailer and his announcement for the album and the tour. If you haven't seen those videos, check out those videos. Just really excited, and hopefully can change the energy and the vibe of 2020. It's season 1, episode 1, Justin Bieber, titled Leaving the Spotlight Seasons. Let's get right into it. See where JB's at, baby.
You have a kind of a big announcement, right?
I do, yeah. I'm actually going on tour.
Justin Bieber announced a massive tour to promote his 4th album, Purpose.
The 5th biggest tour of 2016, and it crossed the $200 million mark.
Ooh.
Finish this tour and you get on for like a year. So this is that over 100 shows. Crazy. You're not done. You're starting a stadium tour.
Exhausting. All this looks just so exhausting. I'm so tired.
Justin Bieber says he is cancelling the rest of his world tour.
Justin Bieber announced that the remaining dates of his Purpose World Tour would be canceled. All we know is that he's going through a lot. That's it.
People think he's having issues, seems to be falling in another dark place.
The reason given by his team in a statement cites unforeseen circumstances.
I mean, I hope he's okay.
We all go through it, man. That's it. We all go through it. Where is he at? Let's see. Positivity.
Right. Here we go. I'm Justin. I am from Stratford, Ontario, Canada. I am an artist. I make music. I started making music when I was really young. It helped me escape from a lot of the things that I felt like I was going through at the time, or that I was going through at the time. And I'm excited to share my journey with you. So come and check it out. Can I do that again? Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit in my head about it.
What a cutie. Such a cutie.
We are going to Stratford to see my hometown because it's awesome. And I haven't showed anybody since the Never Say Never movie. My first favorite documentary.
Oh, wow, are you going to sing out some steps?
Yeah, we're making a new documentary right now. And
he looks good. He looks really good.
Back to Stratford, and hopefully there's someone there playing the violin so I can go and drop her some cash.
No one's follow your dreams, okay? Alright.
We're gonna go and check out the spot where I used to play. It's over here by these steps with my wife. She's in the back. She makes everything better. You make everything better, babe.
Thank you, baby.
Dang it.
Check it.
Oh, I want a wife.
There's a star.
I want a wife.
That was put there July 1st, 2011. It's now 2019. So that was 8 years ago.
The way she looks at him, though.
Right here.
No one's ever grown up in the history of humanity like Justin Bieber. No one's ever been that famous worldwide in an era of social media where every year of your adolescence, you were the most Googled person on the planet.
Oh, I went to that school.
Facts. It's true. There you go. Zoo animal lifestyle.
Starting out as a boy in front of the entire world and then transforming into a young adult, a teenager, and then like a young man. And everybody's had to watch him go through every single phase of life, essentially from, 14, 15. And now he's really an adult.
So this is it.
Oh, yeah.
Haley's pretty fine.
This is like the
TBH.
apartment I grew up in.
A lot of memories for you.
I'm going up in a Range Rover, but I never thought that in a million years.
Slag.
What up, man? How are you?
He has gone through so much in the last 3 years, 4 years since his last album came out, and he came out on the other side of some really dark times. He still is who he is, and that's why people
The Biebs
are drawn to him, because he has a story to tell.
You bought this kid?
The Biebs.
This is so shitty down here. I can't believe they did all these apartments on the wall.
You know, early on in his career, we'd always say, let's go for another one, let's go for another one, another hit, another record, another thing, another tour. Before Purpose with Journals, I didn't want him to tour. I wanted him to get healthy. And then he got healthy and we went on Purpose. And then at the end, he was tired and said, look, I need a break again. And we took the break, and he's taken a very long break. And in that time, he's found his wife. He's grown a lot. I don't put any pressure on that timeline anymore. He's earned the right to do it in his own time.
I used to tell my friends, because I was like ashamed that I lived in like such low poverty standards. I used to tell people, yeah,
Humble
just
beginnings,
walk around
man.
downstairs and stuff.
Humble
It's
beginnings.
booked up right now, but that's it. That's it.
But he popped off, baby.
Yeah. I felt like it was bigger. I don't think we ever showed this in Never Say Never, but it was it was the first apartment building where I lived here for like 10 years. Brings back a lot of memories.
I remember the day where he said he didn't want to keep going, and it was a very tough one. He just wanted to get away and feel normal and needed a break from it all.
I freaked out when Justin canceled the tour. Performing is the thing that he loves most in this world, and so for him to say that he didn't want to do it, I knew it had to be pretty serious.
Having a constant stimulation like that and experiencing 50,000 people chanting, and just anywhere you go having all this attention brought up, you know, your brain actually gets worn out
Man bun.
from that, where standard levels of dopamine just don't get you excited anymore.
They have so much fun, but it's also very isolating. And until you wake up in a city and you don't remember where you are, you can't really understand how hard it is.
I think that being human is challenging for everybody. I think that we're all struggling to some degree.
So the comment earlier about the dopamine hits, so true. Like, we get hooked on certain things that give us this sense of dopamine, and then the things, anything beneath that doesn't give you that same high, you don't really want to do it. You want to keep upping the dopamine high, and I can't imagine performing in front of thousands and people idolizing you and people screaming your name and people loving you at that level. Obviously the dopamine hit is going to be insane from that, and then everything else that you're doing is just like nothing compared to that. So that's all you want to do, and then when you have to get back into the real world that's not giving you those hits, you know, you go through those lows. I go through lows, but the lows that Biebs is probably going through is really low, and the depression that comes along with that's just got to be insane. So
We all have our individual pains and fears and anxieties, worries. There was a 6-month period where it was really tough for him, really dark. I saw him in a lot of ways that just really broke my heart. At this last year at Coachella, when Ariana was headlining, she invited him to come up and do a song with her. Justin was going back and forth whether it was the right time or not. I think Scooter was thinking he should have this opportunity to go out on that stage so he could be reminded himself of who he is and like what he does.
I wasn't gonna bring any gifts out tonight, but my friend Justin Bieber came all the way to spend some time with y'all.
It kind of seemed like a turning point for him to where he was like, I think I'm ready to do this again. I think I need to do this again.
And by the way, I have corporate shows.
As we were walking off stage, she said that to Alice. She said, I need to get back out here.
I want you to schedule me. He's like, I want to go to the studio and I want to dance and I want to go to the gym and I want vocal warm-ups in there and I want, like, he wanted me to build him a rolling itinerary like I do when he's working. And the second that he asked to actually put the time in, I was like, oh, okay, now we're ready to go back to work.
My life is changing a lot. Getting married, getting back in the studio, talking about getting married, like just writing about the process and just being creative with being in this new chapter and being happy about what I'm doing and not like, I don't know, just being in a good headspace, better headspace. See you when it's touchdown. I think what's been challenging over the years is...
I gotta say how unamused she is. Like, come on, yo, you're married to the biggest pop rock star in the world. And he's like, oh, I can't imagine. Now I'm like thinking about like the stuff that she has to go through of like, you know, she kind of, I don't know, you know, Bieber's for sure got an ego, you know. And I wonder how she like handles that side of things, you know. Be interesting. But she looks kind of unamused right here, just saying. I don't know, maybe she's heard the song a bunch of times, but you get to freaking preview like Bieber's, you know, stuff in the process. It's I don't know, pretty dope.
A lot of the times I'd make music and it would be for me. When the focus and the goal is about yourself, you kind of tend to lose your purpose in that. I think the older that I get, the more I realize that I'm not utilizing my gift, I feel, for the right reasons. This isn't about me. It's about helping someone who's going through whatever they're going through and being able to talk about that thing. I think that's a really cool way to look at what I do. And I fly out. Fly to the East Coast, I gotta keep the lights on.
He looks like a rock star, yo.
I love to see him do what he loves. Honestly, I feel like I'm here to cheer him on and support him. The last time around when he was doing the Purpose album, I was around.
She looks like a good wife, man.
A lot of that, but definitely
not even gonna lie. No word of a lie.
How are you?
She looks like a good wife.
See you too. I like your jacket. Thanks, man.
I love to see him do what he is so good at. There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of things on artists and musicians specifically that I think people don't get to see because they're not around for the full process.
So what do we got up right now?
So me being somebody who isn't a musician and, you know, is not involved in music in that way, watching it, I have a whole newfound respect for Justin as well as other artists who just put their blood, sweat, and tears into their craft.
When you're doing
Respect.
what you are good at, like you just feel like you're where you're supposed to be. I'm the best in the studio or like on stage than I am anywhere else. Alright, this is how we do it. So when you come around.
Really excited to have Bieber back. Really excited to see, you know, how his life has progressed and just to see the rest of this documentary. And if you're just as excited or if excited at all about this, really appreciate if you would smash that like button and subscribe and just join your boy in the world's events and Bieber's comeback and everything. So really appreciate it if you made it to the end, and I will see you in the next one. We can go in there.